This is Las Vegas, home to the 24th edition of the Mosconi Cup. The stakes are high, the prize immense. This is the most highly sought trophy in Team 9 ball. Failure is not an option for the USA. Playing on home turf and trying to turn years of failure into a success is a tough option. If you're a European, it's a different ballgame. Years of success has raised expectation. Can they once again deliver? Welcome to day 2 of the Mosconi Cup. America already on the back foot and now looking to the more experienced men to haul them back into the competition. Europe with a dream start, 4 wins out of 5, novices battling with seasoned pros to lead the charge. And that charge has left the scoreboard looking very blue. Wins in the team, the doubles of Alcaide and Shaw, Filler making his debut, and Suke and Berg. Shane Van Boening achieving a rare bit of success for Team USA. All 5 Americans starting to feel the pressure. The Europeans building momentum. Plenty of opportunities for the Americans on day 2. Dennis Hatch leads the way alongside Billy Thorpe. Oscar Dominguez has a big ask when he takes on the vastly experienced Ralph Suke. Doubles and singles follow, but no reason to believe that the Americans can't close the gap. And one of those reasons comes from the informed Dennis Hatch. His experience goes alongside Billy Thorpe. Europe turn to David Alcaide and Nick Berg, both men enjoying success on day 1. The format is a familiar one. Each match a race to 5 racks. A point per match. The first team to 11 wins. Alternate break and a 30-second shot clock in operation, which adds to the pressure for both sides. Time then for the 6th match. Commentary from Jerry Forsyth and Jay Helford.
Here's a leg for the break. When you're playing a race to 5, winning this leg is vitally important.
Well, Hatch has won it. That's a good start.
That's the worst leg I've seen Europe make so far. He was 2 diamonds away from the rail.
Which way? That way? No, this what?
That's the break.
And they've had all night to study the breaks from yesterday, so we'll see what kind of changes they make for today.
Well, he's breaking from the same place he did yesterday, and this looks like a good opening break.
Yeah, he's got
looks like a real good opening break.
Got a great shot on the 1 ball. Have to clear a little traffic to get out for the 4, but that should be no problem for this young man.
Well, they're starting with an open rack, Jerry. No balls are tied up. Looks like Billy is playing with the same kind of shaft that Josh Filler uses, that new carbon fiber.
Yeah, Billy has really made a lot of noise in his first year on the pro scene.
Yeah, that's a Predator Revo shaft.
Occasionally you get a roll. America did not get many of those yesterday, Jay.
Well, that's kind of a bad sign that Dennis missed a shot like that. I mean, that was a relatively easy shot.
Hey, they're still at the table.
This is a lot harder shot than the one Dennis just had.
Well, he's had a little more time to settle down. Here's a good look at that 5 ball. It wiped its feet going in, but when they drop, that's all that matters.
He made that one.
Right in the heart of the pocket.
You will see balls missed today. They're playing with 4 1/4-inch corner pockets, which is really tight.
Yeah, this is one tight table. This is a tough table. Hatch has a large area he can work position into for the 9-ball.
He got there.
Hell yeah, he's giving Billy an easy one.
This is Billy's first appearance in the Mosconi Cup. He's a rookie, 21 years old.
The familiar sight of the Americans taking the opening rack. Can they build from here? More to come after the break. An error by Europe's Alcaide on the 2-ball, and the advantage falls to the Americans, who take it with both hands. The opportunity converted. At 2-0, it looks good for the Americans. Dennis Hatch and Billy Thorpe teaming up against David Alcaide and Nick van den Berg in the Mosconi Cup. It's a busy second day here in Vegas. Next up, a man making his debut for the Americans, Oscar Dominguez, while Billy Thorpe is back in action for the final match. Time then to return to this opening match on day 2. This is the 3rd rack.
Notice every player is breaking from that same spot close to the side rail. I don't see anything going down.
Slugged.
Yeah, it's a dry break.
Slugged me.
We thought that wing ball was wired.
They're falling short of the side pocket today. They're going to have to adjust their break a little bit if they want to make that one.
Oh, how to hit him.
I'll crush him next time.
America now comes back to the table.
But that one ball is blocked by the 7. Gonna have to go rail first.
Boy, this is a tough shot to make rail first. That one ball is not hanging in the jaws.
He's gonna give up a shot here.
Yeah, well, that was a much tougher shot than you might believe.
Nick leans over, takes a good look. The 1 ball's not hard, but getting the cue ball down table for the 2 is the problem they're facing.
Yeah, he's going to run into that 5 ball. I don't see how he can avoid it unless he puts super English on it. Then he might run into the 8. So I want to see how he's going to solve this problem. You know, I think the best option here is to settle for a long shot, not try to make the cue ball do too much work. But when you can work a cue ball like that, why not?
He used that 5 ball to his advantage there.
The problem will be getting on the 5 ball. The 7 ball blocks it, so there's a small area to work position into. We're 2 shots away from worrying about the 5, though. The 3 ball first.
This is the key to get on the 4 ball good.
Well, he's left him a great position to do it in. He just has to draw back.
But even after he shoots the 5, he's got to find a way to hold the cue ball down there for the 6. This is a little bit tricky here. Oh, he couldn't have put the cue ball in a better place.
Yeah, it's going to take quite a touch to slow roll this ball, though.
He may try to slide over on the other side of the 6.
Golly, it looks to me like he's got too much angle for that, but
if he could slide the cue ball off the end rail and even bump into the 8, it wouldn't be too bad. Let's just see what he comes up with here.
Well, he's putting draw on it.
Yeah, just like that. Go up towards the. He hit it good. He hit it good.
Good shot.
Well, they're handling this rack very well.
All Nick really needs to do is bring this ball back out to center table. It's a very favorable run out from here.
Yeah, they've done a good job with a difficult rack. Ooh. Boy, he hit that ball bad.
Yeah.
He fell short there. He almost missed the ball. He almost hung up that 7 ball.
It almost looked like he was decelerating through his stroke, but
Okay, quiet down, please.
He's going to try and bank this ball across corner.
yeah, if he misses it, he wants to have enough speed on it so it winds up in the. Oh, he's going straight for the safety. I don't blame him.
Well, I call that a decent safety.
Well, America has control of the table now. It's a matter of can they find a way to make it pay off. There's just nothing to hide behind out there. If you go safe, all you can do is go for distance.
He might bank this ball.
Yes, he might. He's a great bank shot player, but these pockets are like thimbles.
It's kind of a free shot, Jerry, because they didn't think they were going to get a turn this rack. He might be cutting this ball. He might be trying to hit the edge of the ball. A lot of left English to throw the ball to. Oh, he banked it. He missed it. This is going to give up a good shot. Yeah. He fired at
it. You can't fault his courage. Yes. Couldn't be because USA won the lag and broke the first rack.
The Europeans on the scoreboard, just a rack in it as the tension mounts here in Vegas. More to come after the break. Marcus Chamat, the European captain, cheerleading his side as they fight for every point in this year's Mosconi. On the table at the moment, Alcaide and Berg, one rack down. They've just taken the third. This is now the fourth.
Ball down.
Yeah, but the one ball is not being friendly.
The one ball hit the corner of the side pocket and came back below the 9 there. They could push out here, or they may kick at it and try to play safe.
Yeah, if they can kick it. And even if the one ball went in by accident, the 2 balls waiting for them by the side pocket. So they've got a few options here.
They're not talking. David's pretty much left it up to Nick and his own devices here. That's a push.
Yep. Reset the clock, please.
The Americans have given that shot back to Europe. They're going to let them solve their own puzzle.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of balls they can block that cue ball behind if they kick into the one. It's just a matter of hitting the right side of the one ball. Ideally, Nick would kick the one up table and the cue ball would hide behind the 7 and the 9, I believe. Let's see.
It got away from him, and now America comes to the table with a makeable one ball.
And that's the 2 in front of the other side pocket. I'm surprised he hit the ball that hard.
Well, he never intended to go near that side or that close to that side pocket. He thought the one was going to wind up in the middle of the head rail, which would have been a great shot. It just didn't work out, and America gets a chance to take advantage here.
Once again, relatively difficult opening shot, not to make the one, but to keep the cue ball in play for the 2. The nice thing is the 2 is hanging in the jaws of the side pocket. This will work right here. The 3 does pass the 8 ball. The 5 goes by the 6, so it's an open table.
Everything's got a pocket. I'm not sure if he's able to just draw straight back or if he's going to have to come down 2 rails back out for the 3. It depends on the angle that he's got. Ooh. Did he clear it? I believe he did.
If he got there, it's close. Boy, he just got enough to see that 3 ball.
Yeah, but he's on the right side of that 3 to get shape.
Whoa.
Gonna have to hit this with a little bit of firmness to be able to come back out for the 6 ball. Nothing exotic.
Well, he fell a little short there. I don't know if he even wanted to kiss the 6 ball. Look at this. This is number 1, a difficult cut shot, and number 2, no matter what, there's going to be distance on that 7 ball next. All Dennis can really do is roll the 6 in and bring the cue ball back across table close to where it is now.
I think he'd be very happy with that because that's not a terribly difficult shot.
But this is a difficult shot right now. Billy's got a blood test right here. The game is on the line with this 7 ball. Nope.
That was a 2-way shot. He was playing for the safe. If he missed it, he got a pretty good safe here, really. There's no pocket for the 7 ball. So they're going to have to answer with the safety of their own. They'll be trying to send the 7 and the cue ball as far away from one another as they can. Here you take another look at it. It's really not a bad result at all.
Extension call.
Alcaide trying to return that safety with the safety, but he's left the 7 in the open.
But a lot of distance.
Oh, that's a long, tough shot.
This is harder than the last one that Billy had. And what makes it even more difficult is to shoot the 7, you still got to get the cue ball back down table for the 8 somewhere. I would call this shot triple tough. Not even close. Not even close. He's going to get a roll, too.
Oh, yes.
He's going to get a roll, too.
That is rolling safety.
Well, I wouldn't celebrate yet because Nick can kick off the end rail and kick this 7 ball in that corner pocket. That's a relatively big ball if he can hit right behind it. And if he makes the 7, he'll have a shot at the 8. There's about a 50-50 chance he'll make this ball. This is going to be close. Not quite.
Well, he's left the Americans in a position of command and control here. They are the masters of this table with the way these balls lay.
This is quite an interesting game turned out to be on this 7 ball.
Play safe, play the combination. Put it on the bottom line.
Coming across the top of the 7 ball, leave the 7 in the middle of the end rail and cue ball at the... Wow, look at this. Beautiful
Fantastic shot from Billy Thorpe. The crowd sure loved it.
Dennis has just got to roll this 8 ball in. That's all. That'll work. Here comes game number 3.
And America now out to a 3-1 lead over Team Europe. They have obviously put yesterday completely out of their mind. They are all about winning today.
Dennis Hatch is fired up.
When is Dennis Hatch not fired up?
Beast mode.
Take another look at this shot. That is impressive position.
Well, Dennis told him what he wanted to do, and he did it.
They are determined to grab this first match.
Okay. Thank you, rack 5. USA to break, leading 3 racks to 1.
No one's been able to make that one on the side yet. I think he's going to hit it a little bit. This time he made it. This time he made it. He figured it out. But as you can see, there's no shot on the 3 ball. That's the 3.
Well, at least he can hit it. Let's take another look at this break shot and how these balls formed up.
Yeah, the cue ball got kissed down table. Otherwise, he would have had a shot. This is not a push out. He's going to play safe here. This has been kind of one of the weaknesses for Team USA as their safety play. And Billy's going to have to come up with a good one right here. Let's see what he can do. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Now that's the way you want to block a guy. He can't shoot 1 rail at this ball.
No, he's going to have to go 2 rails.
Excellent safety by Billy Thorpe.
2 rail escape, and can you get yourself safe?
Here's one of those things where you're just going to have to hope you get lucky when you hit the ball. He hit it, but look out.
Watch out, there's a scratch coming in the corner.
There goes the cue ball.
America with ball in hand.
The race was on for the corner pocket, and the cue ball won. This is a pool player's dream. Ball in hand with an open table. This is okay. I think Billy can shoot the 4 in the corner and just go forward for the 5.
Yeah.
Just roll the cue ball forward a couple feet.
That job's done, and he got on the right side of the 5 ball for position on the 6 to be very easy.
It's interesting, Jerry. The 2 youngest players, Billy Thorpe and Joshua Filler, are both playing with these new Revo shafts. Boy, that ball hopped.
It did, but you sure can't complain about the result of the shot.
He's just got to keep the cue ball clear of that 8. You don't want to end up behind the 8 ball here. Ideally, you'll come down past the 8. He's all right. He's all right. Brief conversation. Dennis asks Billy where you want the cue ball to go. He says, I'll shoot the side pocket. This is okay. He can either go 3 rails around the table or just roll forward.
Extension called.
Yeah, Dennis is asking him to go 3 rails. We'll get him closer to the 9.
It's a little more risky, though. Anytime you're running that cue ball that far, it's a little more risky, and he's going to do it. Let's see. That's the problem. Well, he got there. He got there. A little bit short, but not bad. You know, Jerry, he might have been just as well off just to go forward and let the cue ball slide off the side rail.
Yeah, but he asked Dennis what he wanted him to do. He did exactly what Dennis asked for, so there's no complaints about that.
He made it with no problem.
America stands on the hill. They lead this match 4-1 in a race to 5. It's a new day in Las Vegas.
A rare moment for Team USA, a comfortable lead going into the 6th rack and the chance to take a much-needed point. Welcome back to Vegas for day 2 of the Mosconi Cup. It's Europe against the USA. There's a doubles match on. The American duo of Thorpe and Hatch were on the hill at 4-1, but the Europeans have just pulled a rack back. The Europeans looking to maintain that healthy lead over their American rivals. This is now the 7th.
Thank you, rack 7. USA to break, leading 4 racks to 2.
He's moved the cue ball out a little further from the side rail than the other players, maybe by an inch or so. All important break shot.
Wing ball down. Can he get a shot on that 1? Oh, yeah.
This time they got the good kiss. And that's the 2 ball over there close to the 1. Wow. Boy, he fell short there. That's
at the same time, he got the angle to get down on the 4.
This is a pretty severe cut shot, though.
Oh, yeah.
This is the error I've seen players make from both sides, Jerry, is they're falling short on position. This table is playing slow.
Well, he may well decide just to play safe because he's got such a large area he can hide that cue ball in.
Looks like he's getting down to shoot at it.
Well, Billy likes to shoot. I'm certainly impressed with this young man. He played a 2-way shot.
He didn't get him, but David's got to shoot over the top of the 4-ball, or Nick. I'm not sure whose turn it is. It's tough because they're queuing over ball. That's a lost opportunity right there because they had an open rack. Well, Dennis is smiling. Very difficult to make this 2 and get the cue ball down the
Extension
table.
called.
Ooh, they've had to use their extension early. You only get 1 per rack.
That's 30 seconds extra.
If they come into another problem, this rack, they're going to be short on time.
He missed it. He's not going to give up anything, though.
Wow, he wasted that extension then. Well, this is going to be a safety all the way.
Dennis has got to be careful here because the cue ball is going to bump that 4. Let's see what he can do. This is fair. This is not the best safety. As you can see, the 2 balls out in the open.
Yeah, but do you want this shot?
He could conceivably cross bank this 2 in the side. He may be shooting at it.
Oh, I think he's going to go conservative. Mostly be concerned with getting safe. I was wrong.
Look out, look out. There's a pocket there. Wow. Wow.
How did that ball stay up?
And you know what? They can see the 4-ball. If they can see it, they can make it, and they can win this game.
Shh, quiet down, please.
Boy, that ball is deep in the pocket. But luckily for Europe, it's still afloat. Boy, if Team Europe comes back and wins this match, they're going to rue that lost opportunity there that they had. Looking good. Europe will be breaking next.
He's got to bring the cue ball down on the right-hand side of the table as you view it.
No problem here. They're going to close the gap to 4-3 momentarily. David's taking a little extra care on this shot.
Yes.
Vandenberg finishes the fairly simple run. And Alcaide now brings Europe within 1 at 4-3. With Europe breaking, they've got a chance to join America on the hill.
No smiles in Team USA corner now.
But America knows they've still got one more break coming. It can't end in this rack. That was a great bank.
Somehow that cue ball stayed on the table.
Half of that ball is in the pocket. This Rasson table has a very deep shelf. That's the part of the pocket, the part of the table bed that's inside the pocket. Every manufacturer puts a different depth of shelf on their tables, and this is one of the deepest I've seen.
Break, trailing 4 racks to 3.
The all-important break shot once again, David Alcaide. He made the one. He's got to look at the two.
Yeah, but the two just got the side pocket hidden from it. That took one away. If he goes to the corner pocket, he's got to go around the world to get shape. This is not an easy opening shot.
Looks like is he looking to bank this ball cross side? That's what Nick's lining up. He'd like to bank this 2-ball cross side. It's kind of a two-way shot here because it's safe as well.
Yeah, that's what I think.
He's going for it. It's short. But you see, look where he left the cue ball.
Well, that was intended all along.
So far, no one's been able to make shots like this on this table.
Yeah, I don't know if you take this on when there's a safety available. Why not wait and try and get ball in hand? But Dennis is a very courageous pool player.
He didn't waste any time. Look at this. This could be a good safety.
This is going to be a great safety. Oh, yeah. However, the 3 and the 10 ball are now married. Here's another look at this great safe, but the 9 ball you'll see moves right up onto the 3, and they are married together, which takes away at least one pocket for the 3 ball, and maybe both.
Well, David's looking at it like he's got a way to get to it.
Well, there may be a tiny gap there that I can't see. But first, he's got to contact that 2 ball.
This is a small ball that he's shooting at here.
It is. He's made the hit. He broke out the cluster, but he's done that for Team USA.
Well, Billy's got a far easier shot than Dennis just had.
Still no gimme.
If he can make the 2 up in the far left corner and slide the cue ball right where his cue is, over by the 6, they have a chance. The 7 ball is going to be tough this rack too. There's work to be done here.
Yeah, this is not an easy layout.
They want to win this match, they're going to have to earn it right now.
It fell. Thought it was going to hang.
Jerry, you know, that's the first ball I've seen wiggle in the pocket and go down. Usually when they wiggle, they stay up. How did that ball go down?
It's the first one I've seen hit outside the pocket that fell, but America's very happy for that circumstance.
Can they find a way? No. He hit that ball bad.
Yeah, but he got a safety. No direct hit on the 3. They're going to be kicking again.
Another lost opportunity by Team USA, though. You can't depend upon guys missing balls. I mean, this is a pretty big ball to hit. He'll hit it for sure. He'd like to come across the top of the 3 and slide over towards the 9. Let's see. I mean, how many opportunities is Team USA going to get? Long shot for Billy Thorpe.
Yeah, it's an opportunity, but it's a tough opportunity.
Can Billy Thorpe muster up the courage to make this long, difficult shot? Take a deep breath, Billy. He knows what he's got to do.
America has used their extension.
He's out.
Team USA very hopeful.
This would be the shot of the day if you can fire this one in. No.
Can he get safe?
Can he get lucky?
Can he get lucky? Yes, indeed.
Dennis is going to have to jump the 5 ball to shoot the 4. Dennis he's got no extensions. He's got to hurry. He's got to get up there and shoot this ball. Yeah. He doesn't have any time to waste here. He knows it, too.
10 seconds.
Tough jump shot. Nope. No good. That's no good. Like I said, 2 lost opportunities now for Team USA to win this match.
20 seconds.
They're sitting good for Europe right now. This is good. In fact, it's perfect. You notice the 8 got moved away from the 7 ball a little bit, so the 7's out in the open now.
Everything in the clear. Maintain your focus and work your plan.
Well, like I said a few minutes ago, when it was 4-1, it's not over yet, and it's about ready to be 4-4. A little bit of a premature celebration by Team USA. They can't say they didn't have their chances this match, Jerry, if they are to lose.
Well, still, America has another break, and that's control of the table. If they can maintain control of the table, they'll win the match.
Well, they've had control of the table in the last 2 games, failed to get out both times with open tables. Let's see. This perfect position by David. It's going to be tied, hill. This match is slipping away from USA.
It's going to be a one-rack decider. 1 rack of 9 ball to decide who gets the point. And America has the break.
This will be Hatch breaking. Well, can Dennis Hatch come up with a golden break and make that 9 ball?
I think the crowd would go absolutely mad if that 9 ball were to find a hole here.
He's got to make sure he keeps that cue ball on the table. You know he's amped up right now. Breaking for the match, Dennis Hatch.
USA to break.
There goes the 1.
Yeah, but they can't hit the 2. And here comes, nope, didn't get in the way. So they've got an edge of that 2 ball. They do have a good safety to play here.
We're going to have another safety battle. There goes the 1 on the side, but you see the 2 spinning down there, not going anywhere. Well, Billy's got to come up with a good safety to open this rack. It's going to come off that edge of the 2 ball. Critical shot right here.
Just wants the cue ball and the 2 ball on opposite sides of the table with balls in between. Is there a gap?
I think there's an opening between the 5 and the 9. It looks like it.
Yep, from the look on Billy's face, there's a gap.
They can shoot that cue ball right through there at the 2. That's what Nick's looking at.
With this wall of balls down here, you can expect safeties to go on until something opens up for the whole table. Well, they're not executing their safeties tremendously.
Dennis has got a good opportunity here to play safe. He can come off the top edge of that 2 ball and put the 2 behind all those balls.
Yeah, and the cue ball will be 9 feet away.
He could put the cue ball behind the 7 as well. Let's see if he can execute this shot. That's what he's trying to do, get behind the 7. I think he did it.
Oh, he did it. What a beautiful shot from Dennis Hatch. Just when they needed it.
That's Dennis's best safety of the match.
Now Europe's in a hole.
And as you can see, all those balls are together at the bottom of the table, so ball in hand would be huge here. Europe must find a way to hit this 2-ball. He was...
Hatch happy with his result.
This is a tough ball to hit. When you're hitting at the end rail like this, he's trying to kick one rail into this ball. Very small ball he's shooting at here, and he missed. No, he got it. He hit it. Oh, my God, he hit it. And he made a great shot. What a kick. What a kick.
It's a one-rail escape.
Boy, David.
It's a kick shot that can be made, but this was a wonderful shot.
Now, Billy has an opportunity to kick one rail and make the 2 and get position on the 3.
Extension call.
Only thing he needs to worry about on shape is keeping the 7-ball out of his life.
Well, his focus now is kicking this 2-ball in. It's a real big ball. It's only a half diamond from the pocket, just off the rail. All he's got to do is hit the side of the 1. I mean, the side of the 2, excuse me. If he hits the side of the 2, it's going in.
Should be a slow pace.
This is for the match. No. Uh-oh. I'd say uh-oh, too. They can cut this ball in.
The 3-ball in a very convenient position. This is a thin cut.
If he cuts this in, though, they may have a shot at the 3 and a chance to win this match. Vandenberg. He missed it. We're seeing a battle of the nerves here, Jerry.
I'm telling you. Dennis a long way away from that 2-ball reverse cut. But all he's got to do is think about making the shot. Shape will come naturally. But there are a lot easier shots on the pool table you can take than this one.
Just focus on rolling this ball in. This is huge here. He made it. He made it. It's got to be good. Look at this. Dennis stays down. Can they finish these last 6 balls? No need to go up and down table with the cue ball. Just stay in line. The only thing that can stop them now is some kind of critical error.
Adrenaline is the foe at this point.
Nice shot.
Got to keep that arm steady.
Got to hold your composure here. He used the whole pocket, but he made it. I think Billy can just draw the cue ball straight back towards the side. Got to watch out for the side pocket here, though.
And Billy's got such a clean draw stroke.
Do not draw too hard.
Beautiful.
Dennis gives him a little hand bump there because that's perfect position. I think Dennis can just roll this ball in slowly. Nice soft touch, Dennis. You said it earlier. He's got it.
Oh, he's got a great touch. The hatchet man. Billy Thorpe now playing the key ball.
He's totally focused.
Wait until you hear the crowd roar when this 9-ball goes in.
Dennis better not forget he's got a shot clock.
A crucial win for the Americans, stemming the tide against a rampaging European team. This session could prove crucial for the Americans. On day one, the Europeans stormed through the first 4 matches, conquering all before them. Only Shane Van Boening resisted. On day two, they knew they had to turn things around, and they've done just that in the opening match. The next big test comes when Oscar Dominguez takes on Ralph Souquet in the 2017 Mosconi Cup.